All right, so welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV Match Day 6. Match Day 6 recap, and we're going to do Match Day 7 preview as well. We have a lot of games tomorrow, but people, let me tell you from now, this won't be a long one. I'm going to tell you from now. I do apologize for that. It will definitely not be a long one. Reason being, I am extremely tired, people. Extremely tired. I'm just coming from the game. I basically literally just got in, and I'm trying my best to see how we can get through the games that played today. I was at the JC versus St. Catherine game. Very interesting game, people. Extremely interesting. Guys, I want you to get the likes up as fast as possible. Get the likes up as fast as possible, people. Let me see. Look at people. We are now 15,600. We are 15,600. I'm getting a call, people. I'm giving us. I do apologize for that, people. As I said, let me continue. People, we are actually 340 subscribers away from hitting the 6,000. So this week, we might not hit the subscriber count this week, which is 16,000. But guess what, people? We are very close to hitting it, and we are thoroughly and extremely happy that we came so close into hitting it. But nevertheless, the show must go on. We must continue, people, and we are very happy that you guys are here. As I said, and I won't be long. I won't be long, people. I won't be long. Let me run through the comments. All right, so people, tonight, let me tell you from now, people. Tonight, when I've got tone down with the comments, yeah? You guys need to tone down with the comments. Me already see over nearly 40 comments in the comment section. And 40 comments, and I'm me alone. And if we read out all the comments, we won't go nowhere with the show, people. So, tone down with the comments. Please do continue to smash the like button, people. Would really appreciate it if you do so. Alright, so first comment is Devante Harrison said, you finally experienced a nil-all match. Me I tell her. But you know the truth about it, Devante, it was a very good game of football. A really good game of football. A game of two halves. St. Catherine, number 10, bad. People, the man weak. Let me tell you. If you reload all of the schoolboy them, all of the school players them, all of the schoolboy footballers them right now, I think that I have seen so far, I think he's in top 5. The St. Catherine number 10. I think he's in top 5. The man, the man just a cut through JC midfield like hot knife through butter. The man tough. I have to give these people. You guys know, so when me give credit to players who play really good. Casey have a JC have a really strong unit. Me mean the bench of me see JC have. The players them when I'm looking at the stands and see will never play. It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. But that St. Catherine number 10, yes, the number 20 was quite good. Really good. But that number 10, he was unplayable. Now, when you look at Saka, when Saka came on in the, Saka came on about the 50-something minute, Saka kind of turned the game around in JC's favor. They had a lot more dominance of the ball. Saka was just moving. You are people. Not touch on that yet. Let me run through the previews. Let me run through the games first. The other games, but I'm going to do the JC game last. People. Ah, boy. There's so much comments. I don't think we can get the comments, reach all the comments. All right, so let me run through. Devon Phillips said, blessings, big up. Cyber said, go and laugh, Cyber. Rolanda Kadna, big up, catching. Michael Smart said, Fervet will be back, no joke. Michael Smart said, I can see that catching is no joke side. People, none at all. None. All right, guys, we're not going to see the highlights. You guys are going to see the highlights. I'm going to make the highlights here, maybe one of which, maybe about 8 minutes, 9 minutes. I'm going to make the highlights long, so you guys can see a lot more of what took place. Aldridge was a big threat for JC. Let's see. Michael Smart said, proud of JC and proud of St. Catherine High. Both I see are good quality side. Very quality. Let me see. Onion said, St. Catherine High to the world. Big side. Smart, you were at the match. Give us some insight. Onion said, some tell me about the match. Please. Onion, me not touch the match yet, man. As a JC old boy, I lift my hats to Anthony Patrick, big coach, but we shall meet again down Asima Stadium this game over with the right way. I see him. Why can't pronounce the word? I can't pronounce the word, people. I have listened. I can't pronounce that word. Michael Smart said, but you know Onion St. Catherine will go second round. I can tell you this team will cause a lot of problems. Any group they put in, trust. And the team is so young as well. Onion said, boy, you make me feel like I want to take a trip just to watch us this St. Diego, the Battle of Spanish Town. That's going to be a good game. That is going to be a good game. I'll try. Eddie said, done 0-9. I mean, done 0-all. Dark Soul said, St. Catherine played very good. I am proud. Michael Smart said, St. Catherine versus Diego will be a very important match. Trust me. I feel Catherine will dominate St. Diego. Sanjay said, I'm going to join under 16 MG. Big up, Sanjay. Yeah, man. Join them, of course. Michael Smart said, which school you used to go? Dark Souls. XLR said, XLR Sports. You're changing him. Telly from Saturday said, JC catching was going to be a draw. Yeah, I tell you, I think I said, what mean I said, JC 2-1 or JC 2-2? I think I said JC. I think I went in favor of JC. I think I said JC 2-1. Michael Smart said, 2 tough team played today. Nandez, big up Nandez. Who did say we are get 6? St. Catherine hot here. Dark Soul said, Bashi, hashtag 10. Solos. Bashi name, the man bad, man. The man bad. Alright, Nandez said, Sanjay, the man now get no chance. I think if the number 10 got the opportunity to shoot that goal, it would have been deadly. Alright, so let's get to the games, people. Let's get to the games. We have been here so long discussing St. Catherine game. And we haven't done so as yet. Give me a second, people. Let me see if I can get this up. I'm trying to fix the... Just give me a second, people. Let me get the games up. I thought I did so already. Jamaica Schoolboy football. And I think we are good now. Good. I think that is it, people. We are now good. Alright, so let me come out of the way, people, so we can see the score lines and starting to do our assessment of the game that we witnessed today. Alright, so let's get straight into the meat of the matter. I'm going to start off with Manning Cup. Which of them teams? I think we have more. I'm going to start off with the Dacosta Cup, where more games played. Let's start off with the Dacosta Cup, people. Dacosta Cup first round. Close that. Let me start off here. Alright, so fixtures. We're going over to the results. Good. So we have more Dacosta Cup gameplay. Alright, so people, let me tell you from now that this Horace Clark team seems to be doing wonders. This Horace Clark team, people, seems to be doing wonders. One to definitely look at. Really and truly one to look at. So, Horace Clark ended the day and racking up another. Let me see which group they are in. Let me check the group that they are in. I think they are on top of the table right now. Yes, they are. 3 games played, 7 points they're on. So Horace Clark beating St. Mary High, 3-1. We have Another Bay defeating Wycliffe Martin, 3-0. We have Taki drawing with St. Mary Tech, 2-2. We have Paul Bogle defeating Seaford, 3-1. We have St. Thomas Tech defeating Robert Lightburn, 4-0. We also have Yallas. We have Yallas defeating Morant Bay, 3-0. We have Fogar Road defeating Winston Jones, 2-0. And then we have Veer defeating Kemps Hill, 2-0. Is it Hola? Is it Veer winning? Let me check something. People. Because I knew that there was some confusion with that result. Specifically, there was some confusion with that result. So let me clarify. Okay, so it's Veer winning 2-0. So yeah. So I remember that. Then we have Titchfield drawing with Happy Grove. So far in today's game, only one away team won their game, and that is Horace Clark. Well done to Horace Clark. Massive respect to that. They are looking good. They are looking really, really good so far. Nandez said man have goal in the top 10 last year. Nicky Smith said Diego can beat St. Catherine no time. Dark said I did not see the match. Where do I get to watch it online? Dark, the match was not here, so that is the reason why I didn't see it. People, we have over 80 persons watching, and we can't get 80 likes. Janoa. Number one, that's up top, Roland Nakadna. Big up to one of our members of the channel. Catching MG, you laugh when I message you. Yeah, man. I tell you the truth. Remember now, what about the big... Listen, JC team is a proper, organized, disciplined, and strong, and team with quality. JC can feel about almost 3 teams on the pitch, which is definitely good enough to beat almost all of the lower level team them. Proper team, man, with a lot of quality. Reaper X Gaming said Killer, Bashi, and Swain want to know. Fully, big up Fully. Come on, Brownstone and York Castle match tomorrow. Jano Star, that far, man, that far. Which part that I play? Donovan Phillips said, blessings. Big up Donovan Phillips. I'm definitely really appreciate the support that you continuously give the program. Really appreciate it. Number one guy said, me tell Paul Bogle did I go send them back to Baptist Church. Number one guy. Siobhan Fran said, I mean, we're the 20 for catching. Big up MG Sports. Big up Siobhan. Hey, don't see, well, tomorrow weekend. Oh, you can see up, yeah? Me not tell yourself to make sure you see a guy bed. So go and study. But big up Siobhan. Massive respect, man. You guys really play some football. You guys definitely put in a big shift. Alright, so we move away from the Dacosta Cup game, people. Moving on from the Dacosta Cup game to the Manning Cup game. As I said, I'm going to touch on the JC St. Catherine game last, solely because I was at that game, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit more explanation. Remember now, all the games that I've gone to so far, I want to give you guys a bit more knowledge on those teams specifically and how the teams play. And I do think it helps. It helps with understanding the teams. It really helps with understanding the teams. We're going to run through the tables after we finish that, and then we're going to do preview. We're going to do the preview afterwards. So let's have a look at the games, people. So as I state, the catching game. So I'm going to start from the lower portion of the table. Yeah, go. We have Kingston High facing Wolmer's, and I do think that most of us would have gotten this result right in regards to predicting Kingston High, Wolmer's to win this game actually. Christopher Watson said, come on, Margaret versus Charlemont. I do think that that's likely the game that I'm going to go. Michael Smart said, be honest, do you think Casey will win back them title? No. No. If I'm being honest, I don't think so. I have a high. I really do have a high on Stets. I don't. I have a high on Stets and Stets George's. Same JC. No, not Stats. Sorry, Stats George's JC Mona. Stats, Georges, JC, Mona. KC is there as well, but it's not going to be as easy. KC can retain their title. It's not going to be. Until I see KC really fix up their midfield, then no, I can say yes. And what I mean by fixing up their midfield, every time KC plays, there's a big gap in the middle of the park. A huge, huge gap. So maybe that's something that they need to work on. But people George's side, but JC side bad, George's side bad. So if you want to say top 3, top 4, for me, Mona, JC, Georges, KC. Top 4. And remember now, as the season go along, the narrative will change because team will start dipping performance, team will start improving performance, so it will change. O'Neill said, me tell you from now, Jago getting 2 from my big side. JFS said 17 for catching, I turn them. Yeah man, 17, that's a little short. Well, all of them short still. Is that one of the midfielders? No, they have one, catching have one number 9. I think a number 9 in play now over up on the right wing. Tricky, very, very tricky. So people, as I stated, I'm not going to go into that. Let's move now to the rest of the games. Heidel defeated by Mona. No, Heidel, Mona is a good team. And Heidel pull back one on Mona. Says a lot about Heidel still. But definitely I do think Heidel would have wanted to maybe get a draw from that game. But Mona is a very good outlet. They play some good football. I think the next town school I might go to, I think it's going to be Mona. The next town school game that I'm going to, next Manning Cup game I'm going to, I think it's going to be Mona. We have Camperdown drawn with Papine 1-1. Well done to Papine. Well done to Papine. Cedar Grove, Holy Trinity, get one over Cedar Grove. That's nice. St. Mary College versus St. Jago. Wow, that's a battering actually. St. Jago now ramp. St. Jago now ramp. Alright, so let's touch on the last game, people. Remember that we're going to do the preview. That is the reason why I'm kind of running through the scores so far. That is because we have the preview coming up as well, which is for the games tomorrow. Let me see. Drew said, how do I watch Schoolboy football from the USA? You have to watch it on Sportsmax, and that's when Sportsmax bring the game. I do think that Sportsmax is going to hear some of the game tomorrow. I'm not sure which game. If anyone in the comment section know which game, can you guys inform Drew of the games that Sportsmax will be here and will hear. Engnog God said, big up Clouds, big up Engnog God. XLR said Mona can't win. Either JC, SCGC winning Manning Cup. Pluck said the number 10 for JC change the game. Yeah, Saka. Bad. Jeez. Technical. When I talk about technical ability, man, top notch technical ability. Let me tell you, there's a particular player coming from the Linseed side. They call him Kambuji. I think he played for Yorton. Every time Saka touch the ball, it reminds me so much of Kambo. Kambo, bad, wicked baller. Every time Saka touch the ball, I say, blows and skirt, look on Kambo. Number 1 said, Drew, you can't even watch it from Jamaica, bro. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Not even Jamaica can watch a game from. That is true. That is so true. Number 1 guy said, Craig Butler at the Fortis wheel, LOL. Oh, at the Ferris wheel. Oh, Craig Butler is doing some good work at Mona still. Really, really good work. Number 1 guy says Sportsmax show like 1 or 2 matches per week. Wow. Oh, Demby. They're showing the Demby game. Who is Demby playing though? Who is Demby playing? So people, we're gonna look at the preview for the games tomorrow. So let's have a look at next match here. Since we're on the Manning Cup. Oh God, I almost walk past the St.Catherine game. Alright, so let's start off with the St.Catherine game, people. Officially, let me tell you, it was a game of 2 halves, right? First off, basically the game was equal. Even though St. Catherine was all up in the face of JC, pressing JC, the players are supposed to drop on their foot at full time. But it was an intense first half from St. Catherine. Really, really running aggressive, high intensity from St. Catherine. JC could not, really and truly could not contain the St. Catherine team. I do think that the JC team rested quite a few of their first team players, and in the second half now, that's when they brought on some of their first team players just to gain back some control. Well, that's what the coach says. He wanted to gain back some control, some level of control in the game. Even when they did that, they brought on Javier Lynch, Saka, and these guys, and definitely that kind of boosted team morale, and they started to push a lot harder going forward. A few opportunities was created for JC, but in the same sense, St. Catherine got themselves a lot of opportunities as well. So both teams literally did not take their chance. It's just that it just boiled down to both teams not taking their chance. It was a well-managed game by the referee as well. I thought that the St. Catherine team, they did well in regards to game management in the latter stage of the game. The changes, players going, I won't even say that. But they managed the game really well after about 85 minutes going down. So it was a good game of football, people. For neutrals who were at the game, I can thoroughly tell you, they definitely enjoyed that game. Guys, we have over 100 persons watching. Can you get the likes up to 100? Is it possible? Please do so, people. Please, I'm begging you. Michael Smart said, Wagwan for Camperdown, man. Really disappoint me. I say go now, Michael. Not all games you can turn up and batter teams. And guy said, big up we the best family. Jay Skull, Barry Davis, Blandy, and Milo. Fresh God, big up Fresh God. No more guys said St. Catherine possibly the dark horse. I think St. Catherine, Tivoli. I would have Tivoli as one of the dark horse. I think I would have Tivoli as one of the dark horse. St. Catherine definitely has put them name. St. Catherine 100% put them name on the recognition chart. Without a doubt, they did so. Fresh God said, touch the like button as you're reaching people. Enough respect. Also consider subscribing to the channel as well. Big up Fresh God. All the support in the channel. Really, really appreciate it. Villain Music said, a trouble when you see me run out for Penwood High School next year. Big up Villain. Me kusina Villain. We're going to know we are going to be here. We will be here. You're lucky said Camperdown disappointing this season. Me not lie. I say going you're lucky. Some season is for some team. Some is for the other. That's just I think that's just how football is. Specifically schoolboy football. And we are 14 likes away from hitting that 100 margin. We can get it before half an hour. But is it possible? Let's see. So let's continue, people. Let's move over to the next match day. So good game overall for JC versus St. Catherine. A really excited game, people. Look out for the highlights of that game. No goals, but most definitely a really emphatic encounter. So we have 3 Manning Cup games playing tomorrow. Whoa, 3 Manning Cup games. These games are, whoa, nice. Norman Manley versus Tarrant, people. What are your predictions for that game? What are your predictions for that game? I'm going to say Tarrant 2, Norman Manley 0. We want 3 predictions, people, before we can move on. Over 3 predictions. Officially, Jerush said Excelsior has dark horse. Excelsior. No, Excelsior. Funny enough, you know, Camperdown defeated Excelsior in the Ali Cup finals, you know. And Excelsior having a better start so far. Let's keep an eye on Excelsior. I'm not sure if it's a dark horse, but let's keep an eye on Excelsior. Pele, big up, it's just the moral of football. That's true. That is so true. Yoloki said Manly 2, Tarrant 1. Jamal said stats could be dark horse. 4 semifinals in a row is no joke. So true. I have stats as one of the dark horse. Ricardo Rule said MG, big up yourself. Which one of the win? Me not understand that, Ricardo. Nandez said Manly 3-2. Number 1 guy said no, Manly 1, Tarrant 1. At said Manly 2, Tarrant 1. Jeremy Robbins said you're lucky. It's only 2 games Camperdown can still make it to the second round. True, but what I do think, you know, this season, you have to come out because every team is playing at their utmost best. You must come out this for in this time around. Ricardo Rule said, which one of the games are you going to next week, Saturday, MG? I'm not sure as yet. I'm not sure as yet in the recorder. I'm really not sure as yet, but I will let you guys know. So said MG, big up, see you. Big up, me see you today. Big up, man. Big up, souls. Massive respect. Me dey both. Me go start hide, you know. Me go start hide. Me go start hide, you know, and just take me pictures of my videos. Trayvon France said, big up MG Sports and me at the 20. Big up Trayvon. You know, say this that though. You know, easy. Big up Trayvon Francis. Big up. You play some ball today, bro. You know you can. Alright, so Trayvon Francis, one thing, you pass the ball really well. Some of the time I mix you up for the 10, but you pass the ball really well. You have a nickname. What's the nickname then, Carlo? Yeah, you have very good high for a pass. Big up Unseen. There. Villain said, music boy, stats are one of the hardest team me ever face. Hey Villain, I want go on. Them tough, man, them tough. So said, Manly 1, Tarrant 0. Hercules game said, Trinity 1, Cedar Grove 0. We saw that Hercules. Eric Swell, big up. Bossy, NED Cup match will be live on TV tomorrow. I'm not sure. Someone did say that the Glenmuir game. Someone did say the Glenmuir. I think the Glenmuir and Denby game will be live. So that they're going by the countryside to cover those games. Unseen said, all the games then go today, but Unseen are late. At the preview, me I don't know for the next game them tomorrow. Egno God said, you know how you back Arsenal and them no good. Oh, I said, how you back Arsenal and them no good. Boy, the truth is not, Engo. I never choose Arsenal. Arsenal choose me. I didn't choose Arsenal, they choose me. And me can't nothing about that. Nothing about that again. Me get knocked for a long time. Ricardo Roo said, when you make up your mind, let me know, MG, because I want to go to that game. Which game? Alright, so tomorrow, I'll be going to the McGrath versus Charlemont game tomorrow. I think that's going to be a very good encounter. I think that's... A lot of people are asking me to go to Clarendon. Oh, people, we have hit the 100 likes before half an hour. Lovely to see. Lovely. Unseen said, how the St. Catherine games go. It ended nil-all. Unseen. Very good game. Really good game. Highly competitive. High intensity right throughout. Tana Gray said, Arsenal half it back. No more guys said, Arsenal at top of the Prem. Though LOL. Nandez said 0-0 Unseen. Sam Clark said, Irwin 4. Malden 0. Alright, so the next game, people, is Spanish Town versus Jonathan Grant. That game will be played over Prison Oval. Spanish Town, Jonathan Grant. Oh. You know, some might got this game though. People might got this game. I think this is the game for me to go. Reason being is, I've already, despite the Charlemont versus Margaret game, is a good game. Both teams, I have seen both teams already. I have covered games from both teams already. And it would be unfair for me to cover a game that I've covered two teams in. What do you think about that, people? Wouldn't it be better for me to go to the Spanish Town and Jonathan Grant? I've never covered any game for them. Only like, I know I've done anything for them as well. I do think that's a game that I should go. And we have some more persons joining the military battalion. Let's see who just joined. Let me see. Ravan Bennett. Big up Ravan Bennett. Thank you very much for joining the show. Really appreciate it. Someone joined a while ago. I didn't get to give them a shout out. I think I'm going to go to the Spanish Town, Jonathan Grant people. Unseen said yes because me I got Charlemont already. Alright, so good. Unseen is going to Charlemont, so that game is covered. Tana Gray said, Prison Oval Field need work. Ball can barely roll on the pitch. True. JC's struggling. JC's struggling it, your friend. Yellow said, yeah, go to a different game. Number one guy said, that's pretty fair. True. Watson said, no. Watson, yeah, listen, Watson, I've already been to a Charlemont game. I've already gone to a McGrath game. It's be unfair for me to still go to Charlemont versus McGrath. And there's so much games playing, and I'm getting an opportunity to see those teams as well and do coverage of those games. And it would be very unfair of me, people. I'm being true. Alexander Washington said, I will be there. Big up, Alexander. Drew said, Spanish and Derby should be a good game. Yeah, definitely. Unseen said, don't think that the game going to be competitive at Spanish Town. Why not? Cornball said, I watched Mushet versus Cedric Titus game. OMG is sad to say, but both teams ain't great. Alright, so we have more persons joining the military battalion. The MG battalion. Let's see who are those persons. Let's see. Why is it taking so long to come up? Malik Marsh. Big up Malik Marsh. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. Wonder if we can hit 700 tonight. Wonder if we can hit 700 tonight, people. And only leave 300 subscribers. I know we won't get 300 subscribers tomorrow. That never happened before. I've never seen that done in one day. I've never seen that done in one day, people. So I highly doubt it. Garwin Davis said, Park not good, Prison Oval true. Definitely. Ravan Bennett said, catching win the last 2 Walker Cups, that would have boosted the school's moral and ambition. Well said. I think so. I didn't really look at it that way, no. But that's a very good statement. Alexander said, tomorrow match. Oh, you look at CC first game is tomorrow. Mr. Dare said, can you please catch the Denoon game? I'm not sure. The Denoon versus Stats game. No, I'm going to go to Spanish Town versus Jonathan Grant. So people, what's his predictions for that game? I'm going to 2. Hopefully miss goals. I don't want a nil game again. Yes, the St. Catherine versus JC game, nil game, was very exciting, but I don't want to see another nil game. I want to see goals. I'm going to Spanish Town 2, Jonathan Grant 2. Going, people in the comment section, let's see what you guys think. Give me 3 predictions so I can move on. Cornball said, I'm going to see the William Nib tomorrow. Big up for that, Cornball. Keep us updated as well. Your lucky said, Grant beating Spanish Town. People, drop the scores, drop the predictions, people. I am going for a 2-2 game. Drop the scores, drop the predictions, people. Let's see what you guys have. Let's see what you guys are saying about the predictions. Your lucky said, Grant 3, Spanish Town 0. Cornball said, will you get to Western End to stream games? I don't, Cornball, I haven't streamed any games and I can't stream the games. I don't have the right to stream any of the games. I don't do it. Number 1 guy said Grant 2-0. Andrew Crawford said Grant a win 2-1. Josh Paul said 2-2. I am going to 2-2 as well. Fresh God said continue to subscribe, people. Nandez said Grant 1-0. Noise Nation Music, big up. Grant for the win, even though I'm a St. Catherine high player. You want Grant to win? Michael Smart said Spanish Town 2, Grant 0. Sam Clark said Grant 0, Spanish Town 2. J-Bad Forever United 1-0. 1-0 in favor of who? Cloud said 2-1. Big up again, Cloud. J-Bad said, like the stream, people. Kim Curtis said, going to the CC versus Greenpan game tomorrow. CC 3, Greenpan 0. I'm not reaching the Dacosta Cup predictions yet. Chip and Chanel, big up. What's the estimate cost to upgrade a regular schoolboy football field? I don't know. I've never really seen anyone do that before. So I don't know. Chip and Chanel. Sound like you have some money to spend. Which school team you going to upgrade? Chip and Chanel. No, your money enough. Bala himself said Grand 3-0. Alright, so people, let's move away from that game. Let's go to the next game. We have Stats versus the Noon. Stats is a good team, people. I'm going Stats 2-0. I'm going Stats 2-0. So I'm dropping my predictions first, people. Stats 2-0. So let's move over to Dacosta. People, drop the comments drop the predictions in the comment section. I'm going Stats 2-0. What are your thoughts? What are your predictions for that game? We might see a lot more Dacosta Cup games tomorrow. Let's have a look at the fixtures. Hopefully it's not a lot. So we can run through it quite nice and smooth. Let's see. Oh my word. Jano, sir. People, we're going to move through the Dacosta Cup games fast, people, because we can't spend the whole night here. We're going to run through the Dacosta Cup game, people. So, whoa, mosquito. Buy me hat. I put more mosquito bite. Different. People, this is a lot of games, people. So, we're definitely going to have to run through this one quickly. People. Let me go through the comments before I start that. Comments moving, man. Stats 4-1. Stats 3, the Noon 1. Ricardo said Cedric and William Nib should be a good next Saturday MG. Cedric and William Nib. I'm gonna go William Nib for that one. Stats 3-1, Stats 3-2, number 1 guy. Josh Paul said Stats 3-1. J-Bad Forever said 3-0. Unseen said stats 4 love. Andrew Crawford said stats 3-0. Pele said stats 3-1. Cloud said good while now watch the schoolboy, but me think Spanish on I go scrape through and beat Grant. Ngog said 4-1. Number one guy said 1,000 match in D Cup. LOL. You look, it said Central 2, Golden 1. Me tell you the amount of match. Alright, so people make a run through. Yeah, yes, Fresh got run through them already. At the preview what upon right now. The preview what upon right now, Fresh got. So people, I might not come back in the comment section for the games, for the Dacosta Cup games. So we might run through it. We might discuss the games that we expect to see a lot more from. So first game we have Central versus Tatius Golden. Let me look at that group. I'm gonna have a look at that group. Gonna have a look at that group, people. I don't want to spend too long on these games. Central versus Tatius Golden. 500 match I play now one day. Alright, so where is it? Did I pass it? Which zone it is in? Oh, so both teams are at the bottom of the table. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Central versus Tatius Golden, 1-1 draw. We have Glenmuir versus Denby. Glenmuir versus Denby. Glenmuir haven't played a game. This is Glenmuir's first game. Denby has already played a game and registered a win. I think I might go with the team who's more... Glenmuir versus Denby, people. Look at that one now. Fresh God said, men's my last comment. My old school Foga got the win today. I was at the match. Today Foga missed about 10 clear-cut chances. The game should have finished 12-0. But we were poor where finishing is concerned. Wow. Foga drop ball then. Fresh God. J-Bad said, get the likes of people. It's free. Yes, but J-Bad, you know what go on, man. Number one guy said, look at my school. Third in the group. LOL. You look, he said, Glenmuir 4, Denby 1. Pele said Glenmuir 2. So people just run through the predictions. People are running through the predictions. I'm saying Glenmuir 2, Denby 1. I think it's going to be closer because Denby has already get themselves a fix to the fixtures or to match like scenario playing a game already. So they know what is to expect and they understand what is required. But Glenmuir, who might or likely to have a better outlet, is going to be a close game. So I'm going to go Glenmuir 2, Denby 1. Port Antonio versus Fair Prospect. Which zone is that in? Let's have a look. Port Antonio versus Fair Prospect. Let me see. Which group is that in? I am looking, people. So that's Zone A. Alphonsus group by Mile Gully. Thompson Town or Cabeza. Wycliffe Martin. Why am I not finding group? Oh! Port Antonio versus Fair Prospect. Port Antonio. Games played 1. Both Port Antonio draw their game. Not bad. Not bad. I'm going Port Antonio 2-1. Or 2-0. I'm going Port Antonio 2-0. As I said, guys, I won't be able to come back into the comment section because I'm trying to run through the predictions for the games. So next game we have Anchovy versus St. James. Anchovy versus St. James, people. So let me look. See what the group is like for those two, for both teams. As you can see, the groups are actually matching up now. The zones are actually matching up. Why me not see the games? I may have scroll past the game then, don't people? You know I may have scroll past the game then, you know. Too much D-Cup team, man. Too much D-Cup team. What? How go on here? Look at my eyes are heavy in my head now. Eyes are heavy in my head now. Alright, so that's Lacovia. Mannings, the Group Z. Sagittarius. Oh, here. Oh, Anthony start off good. Oh, well, no. Anchovy not playing a game yet. St. James play a game, but they no win. People, look at my eyes, I'm heavy for real. Look at my eyes, I'm heavy. Mikel Wright said, hit the on top, bro. You pass it. Group A, Group A. Yeah, my eyes are heavy, man. That. So me tired. Me tired, people. Me I blame tired. I'm blaming tired. I'm gonna go a draw. A 2-2 draw. Next game we have Malden versus Irwin. I'm gonna say Irwin 1-0. Cornwall College versus Green Pond. This is gonna be a good game. I'm gonna go Cornwall 3-2. Cornwall 3-1. We have Opwell versus Rossies. I'm gonna go Rossies 4-0. We have Merlin Hattie versus Froome. I'm gonna go Froome 2, Merlin Hattie 1. I'm just running through the predictions, people. As I said, we want to cut off early tonight. We have Mushet versus Herbert Marson. Herbert Marson 2, Mushet 1. William Need versus Spot Valley. William Need 3-0. Petersfield versus Black River. I'm going to have to check the last result for that one. Petersfield versus Black River. Definitely going to have to check the last result for that one. I need to check that one, people. Definitely some support for that one. Zone L. Zone O. See there? Me run past that again now. Where me said? Petersfield versus Black River. Petersfield versus Black River, people. Manchester at the top of the table. Okay, this is the group. Petersfield is actually second. So definitely it's going to Petersfield. Petersfield 2-0. I'm going Petersfield 2-0 for that one. Mannings versus Gotchwood Stewart. I'm saying Manning 3, Gotchwood Stewart 0. That game will actually also be played at Manning, so they have the home advantage definitely. Belmont Academy versus Grange Hill. This is one I need to look at. Both teams are at the bottom of the table. I'm going to go a 1-1 draw for that game. We have Monroe College versus Lacovia. I think I'm going to go 2-1 Monroe. We have Stets versus Magotty. I'm going to go 3-0 Stets. Sydney Pagan versus BB Cook. Let me look at that game. Sydney Pagan versus BB Cook. I'm going to look at that game, people. Sydney Pagan versus BB Cook. Okay, so that seems to be a BB Cook game. BB Cook 1-0. I'm going BB Cook 1-0, people. Alfonso Davis versus Wormwood. Wow. Now this, remember no people, with this game, Alfonso Davis has a very good start so far. I think I'm going to go Wormwood 1-0. Next game we have Christiana versus Alston. I'm going to say Christiana 2-1. We have Lennon versus Edwin Allen. Cherry. It's a big matchup. This is a big matchup, people. I know you guys are in the comment section. I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go. Let's have a look. Before I make the predictions, let me have a look at the group table. Lennon versus Edwin Allen. Let's have a look at the table. First and second. I'm going to say 2-2 draw. I'm going to keep it close. Be on the safe side. 2-2 draw, people. Keeping it close to be on the safe side. J-Bad Forever said, is foreign court in the competition this year? No. Sean Cena said, 1 Coke. Eagle Republic said, Belmont Academy. Are these real schools? Yes, of course, Eagle Republic. MD said, Irwin 2, Lennon 1. Edwin Allen 2, Lennon 1. Chip and Chanel said Eden Allen 2, Lennon 1 as well. Yoloki said Kelly's 0, CC anything over 15. Hey, me can't tell us a CC right now. I itch to go play some ball. Eagle Republic said the Schoolboy football boss. Big up Eagle Republic. Big up, really appreciate it, bro. Eric Sewell said, yeah, Belmont is from Westmoreland. So let me continue, people. Let me continue. So we have Clarendon College versus Kelly. I'm going to go Clarendon College 5, Kelly 0. This is probably my biggest prediction that me ever do. Can you imagine if Clarendon College get a draw like how Kemsil do Garvey Masio? Can you imagine? Just saying, people, just saying. But I'm going 5-0 for Clarendon College. A big deficit. Clarendon College is opening their campaign with a statement. And the game is going to be played at Clarendon College, so you know what to expect. We have Oreka Besa versus Ocho Rios. I'm going Ocho Rios 2, Oreka Besa 1. Brownstown versus York Castle. Good matchup. I think I'm going to go York Castle. Let me see how that group look like. I think I'm going to go York Castle for that one. I think I'm going to go York Castle. Those groups are on the end of the table. Definitely going to go York Castle. Hey, good predictions. York Castle is actually at the top of the table, so I'm going York Castle for that one, people. Charlemont versus McGrath. Wow, McGrath played a good game against Yorton, but I do think that Charlemont is a different category. Based on what I saw, Charlemont played against Bagwalk and also Dintil, I do think that Charlemont is a different category of team. I'm going to go Charlemont 2, McGrath 1. I think I'm going Charlemont 2, McGrath 1. Close encounter, but definitely a cracker. I'm expecting a cracker. Dintil versus Edith Bennett. Dintil 3-1. Charlemont defeated Bagwalk. Dintil team is maybe, I would say, better than Charlemont. So I expect that Dintil to turn up against the Bagwalk team. Then we have Geisel versus Yorton. I'm going to go Yorton for this one. 1-0. I'm back in Yorton this time. 1-0. Geisel, I'm not sure what happened. They're not conceding a lot of goals, but for sure, they are not scoring as well. So that is something that they must work on. That is definitely something that they have to work on, people. Right, guys, we are only 14 subscribers away from hitting the 700 mark. 14. Wow, that's nice. That's really, really nice, people. 14 subscribers. Let's see how far it's going to take us. Let's see where we're going to be at the end of the stream. Let us see. Let us see, people. All right, so people, we have covered all the games. We have looked at the group tables. We have looked at the teams. You guys have sent in your predictions for the games. Definitely. And it's a good look. Let me run through the comments. Let's spend the next 5 minutes in the comment section. B. Douglas said, but it doesn't matter where they play. They're getting there. They're getting whipped. Yoloki said, Kelly's I'll get over 15 tomorrow. You heard it here first. MDA said, York Castle will win 3-0. Alfred Graham said, me I watch on my phone and can't comment, so me I check in. Oh, okay. Big up. Maybe it's because it's either one of two things. Either you haven't subscribed or you don't have a Gmail. So sort that out. Either hit the subscribe button or formulate a Gmail. Yoloki said, Margaret game a draw. Sean Cena said, Simon 3-1. Dintil 4, Bagwalk 2. CTPN said, Mannings 4, Godfrey 1. Michael Wright and Michael Wright said, how catching look to bro? Really, really impressive. Catching look really extremely impressive. People, you may see me looking this way because the laptop is this way. And that's where I'm seeing the comments. So I apologize if I'm not looking in the camera. We have someone else join the military battalion. Who that just joined the military battalion? Let's see who just did. Let me see who is that. It's coming up. Dada Gaming. Big up Dada Gaming. Blessings and massive respect for coming in. Really, really appreciate it. As you guys can see, we get the notification each time someone subscribe. JC, my side, my school. Seen Romario Lawrence said Saka and Aldridge played today. Yes, both of them did. Aldridge played about 60 to 70 minutes of football. Saka came on in the second half, who basically changed the direction of the game. Saka is quality. You're looking at tomorrow results will be interesting. So we'll most definitely, the Musketeers, looking out for that. All right, anyways, people, I think we have gone through everything, and it's time now for us to close off the show. We are actually 10 subscribers away from hitting the 700 margin. I'm not sure if it's possible tomorrow to hit 200. I'm really not sure. But for sure, what I do know is that we are still on the road to hitting 16,000 subscribers. We have until tomorrow at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. tomorrow, people. So what you guys should do is get your team involved. All the teams, all the football teams. Go into your WhatsApp group. Share the link in the WhatsApp group. And let them follow and support the program. So, people, it has definitely been a really good one, people. I'm telling you, this has been a really good one. We have run through a lot. We are 10 now. We are 10. Anyways, people, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Everyone who took their time. We know it's a busy day. All the players who just come in from football game. We know it's a busy day. But guess what, people? Really, really appreciate it, guys. And let me tell you this. We're tired. That's the truth. Right at this present moment, I am extremely tired. Guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to have to do the updates. I'm going to have to do the highlights for the JC St. Catherine game so you guys can see it. And also edit the pictures so I can publish the pictures as well. But tired, people. Really, really tired. A lot of work, people. A lot of work. Anyways, massive respect, people. I do really appreciate you guys coming out here, spending, how long? 1 hour, people. You guys spend 1 hour with me, people. We thoroughly appreciate you guys. And this show only can go on, and because you guys consistently turn up and support us. Big up, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at the post-game show. Maybe might do a pre-game show. I might do a pre-game show, people, maybe. But definitely looking out to see that. I might do a pre-game show. And whilst in the pre-game show, I might do a few interviews. Interview a few of the players. Might. So I'm going to see how that one goes, people. So massive respect, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Everyone who's just joining. Really, really appreciate it, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until next time. People, you guys gonna see me face for long. I'm not gonna get tired of my face. I'm not get tired from my face. Minak said tomorrow Tarrant and Norman Malley. Are you going to be there? No, my boss. No, my boss. I'm going for the the Spanish Town Jonathan Grant game. That's the game that I'm targeting. That's the game that I'm targeting. Elfreda Graham, big up yourself. Massive respect. Guys, see you guys tomorrow. And until next time, we're out, people. Boom. MG Sports TV. Big up. Military Guna TV. Big up. Like, share, and subscribe, people. Let's hit the target. Let's see if we can really hit 16,000. The only way me can hit 16,000 is through the help of you guys. You guys gotta share the content. You guys gotta tell your friends, and put it in the football group. Definitely. CTPN said, you now come on Westmoreland. Hey, Westmoreland far. People, I will see how that one goes, CTPN. I will see how that one goes. Until next time, people, massive respect. Peace out. Boom.